call it gazon.
Gazon.
So it's your punk band?
Grass, yes. Yeah.
A punk band with only women, or?
Yes, with only women. For the music, for the film, we create the band and we did the song. Yeah, it was fun. But we don't know how to play, but we sort of did it and it was, really funny.
Yeah. It's a great surprise in the end, I think. This music video. So, there are some people left. You said there
Thank you for those who stay.
Yeah.
The courageous ones. I'm sorry for people who don't speak Greek or French, because usually there is English subtitle, but there was not, so I'm sorry for that, because what they say is very important, so I hope you understand still.
It's sometimes difficult for us to keep the English subtitles on, so we have to, it's technical problems.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did it come that you made this film? Did you said something about it before the film, before the screening?
I would like to talk about specific issues that are not very often shown on cinema and on screen. So I was looking around for strong women, and so I meet each of them in a different situation, and I know that each of them are very concerned about something in particular. For example, no, it's because they have disabilities, and Elisa, she wants to talk about giving birth, and Rebecca about being a black woman. So each one have very something important to say. So that I show them like that.
And you told me that they didn't know each other.
No, they don't know each other, except Rebecca and Elisa. They have a company, theater company, so they used to work together. But the other ones, they don't know each other. But when I shoot the movie, it was one day, one person. But at the end, they all meet. So we did the last scene all together. So at the end, they meet, and we did the last scene. And the beginning and the last scene was made after.
Okay, I think we just open for questions from the audience. If there's
They were really organs, and we were really glad it was real.
It's a secret. In fact, the story with you talk about the last scene with the blood and the
both last one and when a black woman was eating.
She ate it for real. This scene, Rebecca, she ate the meat, and she was really sick after that. And I'm sorry for the vegetarian people. But this scene is about I don't know how to translate.
Maybe there are some.
En français, c'est le cannibalisme amoureux.
Okay.
Mot grec.
Cannibalisme.
So they want to talk about when you are in love, deeply in love with someone, with passion. You have never had enough of your love, so you are almost ready to eat her to keep it with you all the time. And also, cannibalism is related to black people. So for her, it was important to do something with this topic. And so she really ate it. But she's an artist, so her work is very focused on food, because she's fat, and so her heart, yes, sometimes she can eat like only fish. So, but it's live performance, so you can also smell the fish and the food. Okay. It's very organic. Yeah. And the blood at the end. The story was when you shoot with a lot of women, most of the time there's one or two or some they are periods. So when we was ready to shoot, two of them came and told me, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't feel really well. I have my period." So I said, "Well, maybe we should do something with it." And so we did.
Rebecca, she wrote "Je t'aime" with the blood.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yes. She almost read my movie.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I found it very erotic, the scenes that you shoot, because I guess the female gaze is truly the way to capture that, and I just wanted to know, how was it for you? Like, how did you feel when you were shooting, especially the scenes between the two women having sex, the one before the last one? Because it seemed because it seemed very intimate in a way, but like also I imagined how would be your position, like to kind of be a spectator, but also, you know.
In this scene, I let them do what they want, but we talk a lot before, so I told them you can do exactly what you want for the sex scene, but the topic, Romy really want to talk about fluids,
Fluids,
women's fluids. So I told them maybe you really should focus on this, not forgive it when you have sex. So I think they did it really well, and I was really letting them do what they want. I was like more far and just have a look if everything is okay. And I was not excited because I was working, but I really love this scene is very funny because it looked like a kind of mainstream porn, because they are very like feminine, and the image is so white, and it looked like a very, clean setting. But what they do is kind of weird. They are licking each other in a weird way with a lot of saliva. So it's a contrast that I like.
And we can have one more question.
First of all, thank you for the first scene with a woman with disability. I really appreciate it. And I want to ask, what was the hardest scene to shoot? Because some of the scenes were hard for me to watch.
Well, most of them was difficult to shoot for me and also for the team, because it was really intimate, and I think they show their fragility in a way, and sometimes it's difficult to watch, even to shoot. For me, the most difficult one, surprisingly, is the scene with the bondage, the ropes. Because it was a scene, I don't want to interrupt them, but this scene was so long. It took all day and they never stop. And they have, and I was like, what I'm supposed to do with this, all this image, because it was like for 8 hours. And so I have to cut a lot, and it was difficult to choose which image I keep. And for the team, the most difficult was obviously the meat eating, especially for the guy who takes the sound. He was sick. He was like, sorry.
I'm really like being pushed to stop, but Yoni, the last, absolutely last, and really the first.
Thank you for the beautiful and poetic film. I have a question. Do you think you could get this kind of mood and poetry on screen if it wasn't only women, if there was mixed genders?
I think it could be great to have a film with mixed gender on the same topic. And the topic is est-ce que nos corps nous appartiennent? Do we own our own body? Or is it the state who own it, or is it the society who decides? So it can fit also with guys. But I'm more interested in women issue because I think they have the most pressure on them to be young, to be sexy, to be without any hair, to be very clean. So that's why I'm most interested to film this kind of stuff only with women.
You are available, I guess, in the foyer after. Thank you so much, Emilie, for coming.